bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. How, how, how.
A 1931 tanker truck built by Mack Trucks. This monster's origins are 85 years old, and it's gone through a transformation you cannot believe. Today, this 85-year-old piece of junk, piece of crap, lives again as a tanker beer truck. That's a jaw-dropper. This former rust bucket is now dressed up in cherry wood interior and a mirror-finished stainless steel. You think you've seen it all? You've never seen anything like this. And you can own it. You can have your own tanker truck that serves beer. Keep your checkbook handy, and also maybe your neighbors and your parents' checkbooks. You're going to need them all. Also this week, we're going to show you over 150 1932 Deuces that showed up here in Lake Havasu for Deuces Week. The Boulevard was closed, and the Deuces loaded from the top down, and it's a real interesting sight to watch these custom classic cars parade down the Boulevard. But first, let's raise the curtain on the most extravagant truck you have ever seen, our 1931 tanker beer truck.
(1931) Mack. Shipped off to Los Angeles, California in 1931. Sat on a lot over there until 1934. Purchased by the city of Beverly Hills in 34. When they got through with the truck, it ended up in an auction. I don't know exactly what year that was. The guy out of Temecula purchased the thing. He then cleaned it up and ended up putting it on MacGyver. It was on MacGyver from 85 to 92. Truck went from there, went to Dave Daly's. It was a big quip shop in Norco, California. And Dave had it in his yard for 30 years and used it for watering down his roads. And I just happened to run across it on the internet. And he was asking $15,000 for it. And I ended up paying $10,000 for it, which was too much. It was in pretty sad shape. We kept looking at it. I almost scrapped it, and my wife told me, she says, "You bought it?" She said, "You fix it." And I said, "Well, we can eat $10,000 an hour, a lot more down the road." And ended up being a lot more down the road. The interior of the bar is all cherry. The interior of the truck, the floors are all cherry. It was fun putting it together. The truck is it's one of a kind. There's nothing like it out there. It's got a 40-foot bar, 20 bar stools. We get a lot of comments on it. Meet a lot of good people. We hold 22 kegs of beer. We've got 4 CO2 canisters. I can pump about 4,000 beers non-stop out of this thing if it's set up right. We can set the kegs in series and just pump until they're all dry. Most I've ever pumped was over in Van Nuys, California. Did an event for Budweiser over there, and we pumped 19 kegs in about 5.5 hours. The engine's a 454 Chevy. The transmission's a Turbo 400. Behind that's a gear vendor. Got a split drive shaft system in it. It ties to a 1949 International 2-speed. Done a lot of other events around Hot Air Balloon Festival and Needles Car Show, Oatman, Laughlin River Run, Reggae Festival in Seattle, SEMA Show up in Las Vegas, so it's been around.
So this is how you can own that 1931 tanker beer truck. Now, included in the price of the tanker truck are 20 bar stools, the wraparound bar, and an enclosed trailer that holds the truck, bar, and stools. It's a complete package. If you ever wanted to go into the beer business with the potential of making $10,000 gross for every day you operate, Don't take a nap on this opportunity. The asking price for all the pieces is $250,000. Now send your bid by email to highbid@southwestcustomclassiccars.com. You will be put in direct contact with the owner and work out your bid. No tax, no commissions, no fees, just the price of the vehicle that you agreed to pay. Nothing else. Okay, so now let's take a look at a different kind of rolling stock, the Havasu Deuces, as they take their parade lap down the boulevard. every year parking for the Deuces is pretty comical to watch. Some of the owners are older than the cars and have a little difficulty going backwards. But they eventually got settled, and we grabbed our cameras and scouted out a few of the more interesting Boulevard cars of Havasu. This segment is the Boulevard Sights and Sound Bites.
My name is Otis Marlowe here from Lake Havasu, Arizona. We're out here in this beautiful weather, so all you snowbirds stay home. But it's a beautiful day here, about 85 degrees. We're on Main McCulloch Avenue having a car show. I bought this car as a kit car approximately 5 years ago from Factory 5 Racing. It's in Massachusetts, and it comes with a large manual. And when I first got it, I was overwhelmed. I worked on it for 5 years. I have a little time off for a heart attack, stroke, and heart attack, stroke, and I had some other a broke neck from a Harley accident. Anyway, I got them on my car here. I did all the work myself except for the paint. I sent it out to be painted. I'm running a Ford engine in it, a Ford small block Ford that I had purchased through Speedway. Anyway, engine and a AOD transmission. But the kit comes with just about everything you need. Disc brakes. It doesn't come with the kit comes with everything, but except it's not a rolling chassis. You have to buy your own rear end, your own engine, and your own rims and tires. Other than that, the car was put together in my garage. I met a guy here. They call him Southside Corky, and Corky was a fiberglass expert. And he helped me piece this car together. And even though it's a kit car, they don't quite fit perfect, and so. He made it fit perfect. It came as a roadster. You can take the roadster top on and off, but I elected to bolt it on there and then fiberglass it to the body. She's been running now for maybe the last 6 months. Always something wrong, but we're getting it back together. But she runs good. We had a good time with it. It was a good project. It took, like I tell you, about 5 years to finish it. That's 1 year sitting in the paint shop, but the painter did a hell of a job, and you can even see that gold leaf that they put around there. I get a lot of compliments for that gold leaf, and that's 8 by 10 sheets of gold leaf that they cut by hand and put in there, and then he pinstripes around it. Now the local guy here painted Scott Custom Paints. He painted this beauty, and then they had this pinstriper they call him Big Chris. Big monster of a guy with huge hands, and he's a construction worker. He did all the pinstriping on the car. But it's fun, and I'd recommend it to anybody, but it does take some time and take some skill level.
I'm out here from Denver, Colorado, and my wife's back there in Denver, Colorado. We're here looking at the Deuces.
Hi, my name's John, and my number is 619-518-4301, and this is my 27 T-Bucket. It's for sale. It has less than 1,000 miles on it. The engine's a 327 roller motor, 350 transmission, 57 Chevy rear end. The It's just a rat rod that's I put together, and it's a fun little car. I'm asking $14,000 or best offer.
I'm Courtney Kelso, originally from Kansas City. Moved down here to Lake Havasu. Bought this 37 Ford Cabriolet. I had some cars in Kansas City, but sold them all and moved down here about a year and a half ago. It's a 37 Ford Cabriolet Deluxe. Got a 350 Chevy in it and 350 automatic transmission. It's got a Mustang 2 front suspension, disc brakes. It's got air conditioning. It's got a lift-off top. Drives pretty well. It's got a 9-inch Ford rear end, and it's just a really fun car to have. Really enjoy it. I believe it originally built in Pennsylvania, and it's a Gibbons fiberglass body.
This is a 57 two-door post 210. The engine's a 572 big block crate engine from Chevy. It's 600 horsepower out of the crate. With the Harley fuel injection on it, it puts a 750 horsepower. So it don't pass up gas stations, but it's pretty nice car. We got a 480L transmission in it. The rear end's a Ford rear end, 9-inch. It's been totally off-frame built. All the body was all sprayed and put back on the frame and fed from there. We've got 15-inch, 16-inch tires, 15-inch tires on the back end. It's quite a going machine. Brandy wine, apple, candy apple color to it. It's different than the normal candy apple. It's pretty bright. That's the most thing that shines on it is the paint. And it's got a California one-piece bumper on the front. Anyway, it's a pretty nice car.
The car is a 1952 Chevy that's had 3 inches sectioned out of the body. The whole front clip on the car is off of a newer Camaro, an 85 Camaro with a 350 Chevy in it. It has air conditioning, tilt steering, all the goodies, the 350 transmission. The car runs and handles like a dream, and it was built in Lake Havasu City in the year 2000, and has been here in Havasu ever since. The motor's a 350 Chevy. It has air conditioning on it, power steering, power brakes. All 4 wheels are disc brake. It has a 77 Cadillac Seville rear end in it. Other than that, it runs perfect. The air conditioning is a vintage air and works great. And that's about it.
our viewers already know this, but maybe you don't. Our Gears and Beers program from Southwest Custom Classic Cars is now available twice every single day, 1 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. Pacific Coast Time. Just make sure you're aware of where Arizona fits into that time zone matrix. You can find us at LakeHavasuLive.com and our channel on YouTube at Lake Havasu Live. The same goes for SouthwestCustomClassicCars.com and the YouTube channel Southwest Custom Classic Cars. We're pretty much everywhere and available on demand 24/7. No matter where you find us, please stay in touch. So thanks for watching again, amigos. Happy trails.